This is going to be a walkthrough tutorial of how to use the informed consent proof of concept demo. So if you click the icon for the demo in the middle, it'll take you to your current room with a grid and a toast message at the bottom of the screen. And this toast message is to inform you to look around the room, just swing your device to the left or to the right a little, and it will make this anatomy ghosted outline appear. So you can tap to drop the avatar by just tapping anywhere in the middle of the screen. And at this point you can walk around the avatar, you can drag in between its feet to reposition it, and you can do that as many times as you want throughout the demo. So I'll usually try to get the people behind me to follow over my shoulder as I walk around the avatar, and I was just trying to show them the concept that this anatomy is indeed anchored to the real world. So on the way back, if you slide that slider bar about 3/4 of the way out, you can also show them the anatomy and how it also is 3D. So, and if you get them to follow you about another pace backwards, you can slide the slider bar all the way to the right and pull the heart fully out. If you wish, at this point, you can hand off the phone and allow them to explore around. And when they hand the device back, you can go ahead and proceed by swiping from the right edge in the middle of the screen, from right to left, to flip to the card back. It's just a card back description, so I wouldn't spend a lot of time on this, but you can flick through it and show them the concept that each of these cards does have a card back. And when you're ready, you can again swipe from right to left to go to the next section. So this is card 2. This is the disease overview card. At this point, they've already seen the heart, so you can really just tap the icon at the bottom, or the button at the bottom, to go inside of the pulmonary artery. So this is a view of the pulmonary valve in the pulmonary artery, and it's currently healthy, but if we slide the slider from left to right, you can see a unhealthy version. This version shows pulmonary stenosis. So, and that is, pulmonary stenosis is the disease that this fictional clinical trial is supposedly treating. So, and that's why this disease overview card shows pulmonary stenosis. So this card also has a card back description. You can look at it and flick through it too if you wish. You can hand off the device also at this point, allow them to look around and walk around too. You can actually physically move through it. If you don't have space to walk around, you can also tap the icon in the middle, and it will help you out by moving you much closer to that ledge where you can peer out and into the heart cavity. So it's not necessary to do so, but it might be kind of neat. So you can press the back button to go back to where you were a moment ago. And when you're ready, we can exit by swiping left from the left edge of the card at the bottom that reads pulmonary stenosis, not on the slider bar, but on the card edge, the left edge. Flick from left to right on it, and you'll be able to go back to the enlarged version of the heart. So now you can keep swiping from the left edge in the middle of the screen to go back to the beginning of the app, back to card 1, back to the front of card 1, and now at this point we can show them the menu by tapping the triple bar icon in the top left. So tap that icon, and you can usually hand the phone off at this point too, or at least show them, especially if they're interested in informed consent, because this is a breakdown of all of these sections of the app, and you can explain to them the metaphor we're using, that this app is a deck of cards. And each of these cards has a different section of the informed consent long-form document summarized into these nice visualizations. So you may also want to mention, if it makes sense to, that we perceive a very flexible platform for things much beyond informed consent. This app is definitely skinned with informed consent in mind. So that is what we're first targeting. So you can tap the emboldened about this study to go back to where we just were, and that usually concludes the demo. If you run into any issues at all during the demo, we've created a secret button which will restart the app at any point. So the secret button is in the very top right corner of the app, and you tap it once, and a secret button will appear for 3 seconds, after which it will disappear. But if you're able to click it a second time in that 3-second window, it will restart the app. and it should hang for about 2 seconds and then restart back into the very beginning of the app. So, okay, well, I will end it here.